do and making sure I'm happy and finding the thing that I love and all those things. But I've kind of, like I said, really tuned into me. And I think my purpose, at least at this very moment, and what I've kind of evolved into is my higher goddess. Like, I am determined to tune into her at all times. But also, as I get older, I have so much that I want to connect with other people and with, you know, AKA social media and people that may not know me personally, and just, you know, the following. Like I said, I was given this life for some reason. For whatever reason, I was placed here, and I do feel a purpose to share and connect and put a smile on people's faces or make someone feel a positive feeling. And so I think that within me wanting to achieve me tuning into my higher goddess, I think that also entails me being a great version of myself for other people to then experience, and my tips and my tools and whatever I can share, whatever help I can give. I really, you know, as corny as it sounds, I want to spread love. Like, I want people to feel love. That's really, I guess, the purpose.
Yeah. That's beautiful. I mean, what more could you ask for? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And it is funny that so much of the stuff that is corny or, you know, whatever, that's the stuff that's true.
Right.
Like, that's the stuff
it
that
is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
There's also just, we all just like live in such it's an interesting time, obviously, and it can feel really negative. Yeah. And I tend to stay off of platforms like social media platforms because it's hard to look at sometimes and it feels really negative. So I feel like we all just need a little bit of a smile sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. I post these videos every day, which are just these fun, silly things that happen in the world that my team will find, I'll find. And I post them every day literally for that reason and that reason only, because I'm like, I may or may not say something that makes someone smile, right? But this definitely will. Like, right. this without a doubt will bring some joy to someone's life. That. And if this is the only joy that someone experienced, I want them to see good in the world and believe that there's good in the world.
That's one of my favorite things to see on TikTok. When I sit in my bed at night and fall victim to TikTok, I love to see, there's people that'll post like, here's like 5 amazing facts that have happened in the world in the last couple weeks or whatever, and it'll be like, pandas are not extinct anymore, and like the Great Barrier Reef is coming back and stuff like that. And so I'm like, that's so cool. That's what I want to hear.
Exactly. And you know, if it was like it's going down, it's like it's going to get a lot of likes and hits. But if it's going up, it doesn't get the same attention. Yeah.
Why do we like gravitate towards the negative so much? Like, no, very interesting.
We have to retrain. I genuinely believe it's just a pattern. It's a pattern and a habit that's been adopted for so long.
Absolutely.
And we have to retrain ourselves.
The clickbait of it all and the whole thing. And we're like, that's going downhill. I need to see what's happening. And we just like... We do need to retrain our brains. It's exactly what it is.
Yeah. And it starts with what you said earlier. It starts with how we see ourselves. It is all from that. If someone looks in the mirror, as you were saying earlier, or if someone just reflects on themselves, not physically, but just internally, most of us will spot all the negative things about ourselves. And then we take that out into the world and spot all the negative things about everyone else. And then we take that out into social media. And so that just propels from... It's
all a reflection.
It's all, If we ask someone to sit down and write down, as you said, we feel uncomfortable taking a compliment, or we feel uncomfortable saying
nice about ourselves. Right?
Exactly. And so it all starts with our relationship with ourselves. If we were able to find 3 good things about ourselves today, I promise you're going to find 3 good things about the person sitting in front of you, and that will
exactly.
Yeah.
I do a lot of like inner child work with my therapist, and there's actually a trend on TikTok that was going around, but coincidentally enough, we ended up naturally speaking about it in my session. And it was like this trend on TikTok, I guess, that was like a girl being like, anytime you're being mean to yourself, just think this is who you're talking about. And then it flashes to like a photo of her as a kid. Yes. And so me and my therapist were talking about something similar, and she was like, why don't you find like a photo of yourself and put it on your bathroom mirror so that every morning, every night, every day when you walk into your bathroom mirror, you're looking at her and you're remembering that if there's anything negative that you're ever saying about yourself, if you're ever being mean to yourself, you're talking about her.